Job and career fair, probably like no other. Youth Power 3 takes place in our city next Thursday. It's an event that will be geared for people aged 14 and 30 in a way that combines music and creativity with career choices. So it's a serious topic, but we're sugarcoating it. It's going to be a lot of fun as well. Joining us to talk about it are Rowena Cui and Kent McLeod. Welcome to CTV Morning Live, guys.
Thank you so much,
So talk about this event. It's going to be fun with a serious sort of vein to it.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and with Youth Power, what it is, it's a creative, engaging, experiential platform for young people to learn about careers and jobs and educational opportunities in a fun and interactive way. You know, we do have some great live musical performances from Planet Sound. We've got a career photo booth where young people can actually put on different career and job uniforms and experience what in the day in the life of that job or industry is all about. And over 50 really exciting and interactive exhibitors that they can speak directly to these people in the industry and ask them really real questions that they can't learn in a classroom or they can't learn from a website link.
All right, you know, some older generations might bristle at that, saying, why don't they just go to a career fair? They just, there's a pen and a paper, just give them that, and they can meet some employers. Why do you have to sort of, you know, have a big sort of circus around it as well?
And, you know, that's been based on the feedback from the youth. You know, our committee membership is comprised of youth within the target demo of 14 to 30. And they told us, you know what, we're tired of that traditional career and employment fair. We want it to be fun. We want it to be an experience for us, because if you do it in a fun and interactive way and include musical performances, have some cool prizing, maybe give us some food. We've got Mac's Convenience Store on board, providing some Slurpees. Homeward Trust has been our presenting sponsor, providing some really cool, you know, just cool interactive activities for our young people. The messages about career and learning stick with these kids because they're walking away experiencing something fun.
Kent, let's talk about this generation, this age 14 to 30-year-old, much different than the X's, the Y's, and the baby boomers, aren't they?
There are some differences, but a lot of times with events like this and working with employers and getting youth, we actually try and focus more on the similarities. Look at the things that, you know, maybe the boomers or the Gen X people, what are the similarities? And we look at trying to leverage some of the positives that these millennials are bringing to the work site. Engaging in things like social media, Twitter. What are the positives they bring in? But we also try and manage the youth's expectation and give them information. We're doing workshops at the event on career laddering, how to present yourself for an interview, how to approach an employer, and what working really looks like. So we're trying to do a lot with the youth to manage their expectations while working with employers to give them information about what value that youth bring to employment.
Probably no text jargon, like LOL in your cover letter or resume, a couple of tips. We only have about 30 seconds left. Can you give us a few tips on how to relate to each other? You know, how does a boomer relate to a millennial and vice versa?
I would say looking for the similarities, especially for a boomer. There are a lot of similarities: flexible work arrangements, engaging with people, family, giving back to the community. There's a lot of similarities that these groups bring, and it's focusing on that instead of the differences that a lot of people.
Because it's tough sometimes when you see somebody, we were mentioning in the commercial break, come in with Lululemon as work pants.
Yes, exactly.
Just like that's tough, go back and change.
Exactly,
you know?
and Youth Power is that great platform to have that discussion with young people, for adults and parents to bring their young people and say, okay, let's talk about career planning, let's grab a sandwich, let's go to an interactive exhibitor. You want to be a chef, you want to be a cop.
And leave your Lulu pants at home.
Absolutely.
Right? Yoga studio.
You bet.
Thanks so much for coming in. Youth Power 3 takes place next Thursday at the Arts Barns, just off of White Avenue there, starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Expecting up to 600 people there, so fantastic. Learn more about the event next week by going to our website, edmonton.ctvnews.ca, and click on Morning Live. And we will have CTV Morning Live after the break.